Hello everyone. Today we'll talk about principles surrounding career, habits, skills, and tools and how you can build into the future. And this talk is inspired by the book of Ango that came out this week. In a nutshell, we are going to look into mindset, skill set, and tool set that you can harness to build the proactive and communicative new you. First, some warm-up questions. While listening, please write in the comment section below where you come from. Also, you may want to write on a piece of paper what your expectations are, so you compare this at the end of the talk. Also, we want you to note on a piece of paper what you think is the difference between a coach, consultant, mentor, and counselor. Choosing the right one at each growth station is very essential, and by going through the entire talk, you will get the difference at the end. So first, let us look at the growth cycle. Life cycle exists for us as individuals. There is a time for us to be born, to go to school, have training, to work, earn, build, and pass on while the next generation takes on. Now, the ideal school will teach you savoir-être, savoir-faire, and savoir-vivre. Now, these are French words. In simple speak, that means knowing how to be, knowing how to do, and knowing how to live. However, by the very nature of things, it is impossible to cover all three dimensions because we grow always into the future and not in the past. And new things and new ways come up every day of your life. And this begs the question, are we passing through F to leave a mark, or F is just passing through us? And come to think of it, we are just one number out of billions here on Earth. Now, in order to think about growth, we want to look at the infrastructure we are navigating. Because just like an explorer, if you go to new territory, you need a map and you need the right kind of tools to let you to map the territory and to let you to navigate it adequately. So if we look at the definition of infrastructure, which I've copied here, we see there are some keywords like foundation, facilities, services, transportation, communication system, water, power lines, institutions, and much more. So this begs the question, what infrastructure are we having now on Earth? Are we using the correct infrastructure for our age, or are we using outdated infrastructure? Or we don't even know or participate in the present day infrastructure. And if using present day infrastructure, are we leveraging them to our advantage? Now, for most of us Africans in this hall, we all live in Europe and must have access to the tools of the third and fourth industrial revolution to excel. Now, it doesn't mean we should all be engineers in order to use those tools. Those are brothers and sisters, killing it with gossiping, Kongosa, on the blue app and red apps, Facebook and YouTube, are not all engineers. So we have ways of harnessing the tools to do what we want to do. The question is, what are you doing and what are you waiting for? And in looking at everything, you want to ask yourself the question, how deep and broad are your skills? In everything you have on Earth today, it is pretty good to be someone who has broad skills and deep expertise in some parts of the skills. That way, you are going to sure have transferable skills. So, and now we'll ask ourselves the question, are we still going up to the mountain top by foot without even supporting sticks? Or are we going by car or some other modern means? far away without GPS? Even if this be a modern tool, well, we keep it by the side. And are we using modern means to live in the now without regrets? Going higher and higher in lesser time, passing through tunnels, seeing many more lights along the way, and hope at the end of the tunnel for a new day, a new sun, and a new sky. And looking at the new guiding light in the next tunnel from a distance, footing it bravely and strong or weary. Are we truly doing our best? And at each point we have to ask ourselves, are we humans? Are we using the potentials that God gave us? And so in the next section, we're going to look at leverages. What kind of tools or what kind of platforms can we use to leverage our capacity, our skills, and build and grow into the future? Hang on, wait for the next video coming up.